These marriage questions should be to like a beach wedding in Goa. How to stay positive when everything in life is just messed up, like family drama and relationship. Welcome to the club. बहुत सारे parents को ये चीज कैसे नहीं समझ में आती है, like do I have any wedding goals or plans? Hi guys, what's up? It's me Aarti. Welcome to a brand new video on this channel, and this is a Q&A. I have your questions that you sent me on my YouTube community post and on my Instagram. And after a very long time, a Q&A where I'm not getting ready, I'm not putting makeup, I'm just going to sit here and answer your questions. So, in no particular order, let's go. सबसे पहला सवाल है युक्ता पालेकर का. Hi युक्ता, she says, I know this is a personal question, but apart from your YouTube channel, what is your other source of income? I think I did answer this. Did I or did I not? Short में I'll tell you. So I have been a media freelancer for close to 15 years now. I started working very early, okay? I started working since I was 19. तो काफी सारा काम मैं मीडिया में कर चुकी हूँ, रेडियो में और फिर टेलीविजन में बिहाइंड द कैमरा में काम करती थी. एंड दिस लॉट ऑफ अदर फ्रीलांस वर्क दैट कीप्स कमिंग माय वे व्हिच आई डू. अ लॉट ऑफ वॉइस वर्क जो मैंने पिछले 2-3 साल में किया इन टर्म्स ऑफ वॉइस ओवर और वॉइस एक्टिंग. एंड एक रिसेंट मेरा प्रोजेक्ट भी आने वाला है, एक ऑडियो प्रोजेक्ट विच आई टेल यू अबाउट वेरी सून. So all these things keep coming my way. Yeah? So apart from the YouTube AdSense income and YouTube brand deals, this is what I earn through. What do you think about freelance as a content writer? So to be honest, there are many kinds of freelance content writer, like what do you say, positions. So I don't know what exactly or which industry do you mean in. बहुत सारे होते हैं यार, एड्स के लिए, एड एजेंसीज के लिए, रेडियो में भी होते हैं, टेलीविजन में भी कंटेंट राइटर्स होते हैं. सो it really depends which industry, to be honest, and I don't know many on a personal level. Like I know a few professionally, but from what I know, writers get paid very, very, very well. At least from what I know about TV writers who write for OTT, I know a few of those. Like I know what kind of monies do they get paid. So good pay. Obviously these are streams जहाँ पे पहले बहुत काम करना पड़ता है. You have to kind of like make your place and prove yourself so that you get that kind of work consistently and then money comes to you. Next question is from R. Roshni. How can I stay confident in life when someone told you about your color match and body shaming? I guess you're saying color shaming. Is that what you're saying? If somebody passes any comment about your skin tone or color or body shames you, that's what I'm assuming from this question. So, how to be confident after that? By knowing few things like, number one, your appearance or your skin tone and all these external factors are not what define you. You're a sum total of who you are inside and outside. So तुम लाइफ में किस तरीके के इंसान हो matters so much more than all these things. Number one. Number two, when somebody passes these kind of comments or says these kinds of things to you, understand that what they're saying has to do nothing with you and it has to do with them and how they think and how they perceive the world. वो जो बातें करते हैं उससे उनकी सोच रिफ्लेक्ट होती है. That has nothing to do with you. ये हमें कोई नहीं बताता बचपन से, but these are things you must know. That's number two. Number three, their opinions about you are not facts. So whatever somebody is saying about you, that's what they think about you. That's a perception and people's perceptions change like this. So इन चीजों का ख्याल रख के जब तुम्हें ये सारी चीजें पता होती है, you don't let those things affect you so much. They do affect you. हम लोग सब ह्यूमन है, ऑब्वियसली करती है, बट फिर वो अफेक्ट करना कम हो जाती है जब तुम ये कुछ चीजें समझते हो लाइफ में. ऑब्वियसली who you are totally fully as a person is so much more important than how you look. मतलब you can look like the most beautiful person on earth, but अगर तुम्हारा मुंह खुलते ऐसे potty निकले, I don't have better words, that does not matter how you look. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I have a couple of questions about people talking about anxiety and depression. Vaishnavi Gavande is saying, hey Aarti, how are you? I'm very good, Vaishnavi. Before the lockdown, I was 55 and now I'm 78. I'm in depression right now and I can't go for outing and I just don't want to do anything. How to accept yourself? Every time I come and talk here, I go back to my own experience regarding जो तुमने सवाल पूछा है or something closest to that has happened to me and I speak from that place. So I can tell you one thing. When I was going through a phase like this few years ago, when I was going through mild depression, तब मेरे साथ भी यही होता था. मुझे दिन भर बेड में रहने का मन करता था. I didn't feel like getting out of my bed. I didn't feel like doing anything. एक अंदर से बहुत lethargy आ जाती है. You just don't feel like doing anything. How much ever somebody pushes you. And उस वक्त तो तुम्हें कोई अगर कितना भी बड़ा motivational speech देके चले जाए, TED talk कर दे, you will not feel it. So what helped me or what worked for me was pushing myself to do little things. So पहले तो how to accept yourself if you're going through a low phase in life right now. let yourself feel what you're feeling, and I'm hoping this is not very severe clinical depression. If that's the case, you should definitely see a specialist, a therapist, or a psychiatrist, which is what I always say. But if right now you're feeling very low in life, what helps you is let yourself feel that. हम लोग क्या करते हैं बहुत बार, like no, I'm feeling low, I don't want to feel low. We don't even let ourselves fully feel what you're feeling. Allow yourself like that time, like few days. If you're not feeling like getting out, then start becoming little thoda strict with yourself कि no, I have to push myself out of the bed now. No, even if I don't feel like going for a walk, 15 minutes में जाके आऊंगी. And एक चीज मैंने तब होते हुए पाई मेरे साथ कि जितना भी तुम्हारा मन नहीं करता है कुछ करने का, when you push yourself to do that ना, जो तुम्हारा पहले बिल्कुल करने का मन नहीं कर रहा था, and after that task is over, you were feeling this low, you come here. And then the next day you do more of it, you'll come here. So that's how you feel better, by doing things. I think sitting, it just builds up inside you, and that makes you feel even more irritated. Next question is from Sayyada Firdaus. She says, what caused you anxiety? What were the major reasons? So from what I remember, I think एक reason नहीं था. It was a mix of a lot of things happening in my life at the same time. Then बहुत सारी अलग अलग चीजें हो रही थी, बहुत सारे बड़े changes हो रहे थे, which also bring anxiety in people जब life में बड़े change होते हैं कुछ. But I think the main reason was career, because I had just newly started YouTube and I had just newly made the decision that I'm not going back to my TV life. I was 29 going to turn 30, so that is a huge decision to take at that kind of an age. So all this uncertainty about क्या होगा, it was a lot for me to take. So I think that was one main reason, and of course there were lots of others. Next one is from I'm Vedashri. Instagram पे उसने पूछा है how to deal with parental pressure for marriage. Oh my god, these marriage questions. By first getting clear about what you want. Number one, what do you want in your life? Do you want to immediately get married after 2 years, after 5 years? And most people ना problem क्या होता है, लोग अपने माँ बाप की इसलिए सुन लेते हैं क्योंकि किसी को पता नहीं होता है what the fuck do they want. Nobody fucking knows, and they don't even try to find out कि ठीक है ये लोग बोल रहे हैं but let me do something. Nobody wants to. So they just blindly listen to their parents क्योंकि अब क्या ही करना है, इनकी सुन लेते हैं. Know what do you want in your life, and even if you don't know right now, accept that. Say I don't want what I want, what I know in. I don't know what I want in life right now, and tell your parents that. Communicate करो कि मैं इस space में हूँ भाई अभी. Also by understanding कि अभी तुम वो pressurize कर रहे हैं, तो तुम उनके कहने पर शायद you'll give in and you'll marry. But this is such a huge mistake. Please, you have to spend time with that person for your entire life. So are you ready to do that? Because आगे चलकर if things don't work out, then you are going to be very resentful and very bitter with your parents कि तुम्हारी वजह से मैंने ये किया. ये सारी चीजें समझना बहुत जरूरी है. I'm very surprised कि बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स को ये चीज कैसे नहीं समझ में आती है. Like what is this hang up कि हमने भी अपने पेरेंट्स की सुनी थी तो तुम्हें भी सुननी पड़ेगी. Aren't you seeing the results of what happened to you? I'm not saying सबके judgments या decisions गलत होते हैं, बहुत लोगों के सही भी होते हैं, good for them. But I'm just saying at the end of the day, this is a life you have to live. So you should be 100% convinced about it while taking that decision than being pushed into doing it. Tell them all these things. Ask them in the future, what if something goes wrong? Are you okay with seeing me go through a bad marriage, or would you rather see me happy and happily married? मैं ये नहीं कह रही हूँ that when you choose your partner there's a guarantee that you'll be happy, but at least you won't blame things on them. Then you are the one to be blamed. Next one is from Sukanya Todankar. Hey Aarti, just wanted to say that you look so beautiful. Thank you, Sukanya. My question is how to stay positive when everything in life is just messed up, like family drama and relationship and career. Welcome to the club. Adult life, when when everything is just messed up and you're like, why am I here? What am I doing here? Jab I've been in situations where, and especially that's when my anxiety phase had kicked in, when everything was just, I'm like, ho kya raha hai bhai? But this is what I've learned. When हमें ऐसा लगता है, वो हमारा perception ही होता है कि everything is going wrong. To be honest, most things are right, but we are only focusing on those 3 things that are wrong, and we're like, oh, my life is horrible. But yeah, when you feel like everything is going wrong, और हम लोग उस पर बहुत focus करते हैं कि ये भी गलत हो रहा है, ये भी गलत हो रहा है, ये भी गलत हो रहा है, we give more of our energy into those kinds of things, and we attract more of those kind of things. Does that make sense? And I have learned this through experience in my life. Like एक चीज गलत या खराब होने लग गई and मैं उसमें obsessed हो गई कि ये क्यों हो रहा है, and then within no time something else is going wrong, and then within no time something else. Only later in life when I sat back and reflected and thought, I was like, oh, obviously things were going wrong because I was only obsessed with what is wrong in my life. But the moment, okay, sorry. and it just touched my mind. But the moment when everything was going wrong, I could sit down just for 5 minutes in one day and count like 5 things that are right in my life right now. So for some people this can sound like ridiculous, like right now when my entire life is on fire, you want me to open a gratitude journal and write about 5 things that I am thankful about? Yes, right now is the time, because if not now, when? And I'm telling you, I've literally tried it when everything seemed so like अब कुछ होगा ही नहीं. तुम सुबह से sad mood में उठ रहे हो, you don't know where are you going to work, you don't know where's your money going to come from. If you're in those kind of dramatic situations, you've not found a life partner, you've not even found a boyfriend. But when all of this is happening around you and you can wake up in the morning and think of 5 things that are working out for you, say thanks to the universe for them, thank God for them, and just feel the gratitude, your energy dhire shifts. And this is something I have practically done. Just wake up in the morning, count 5 things on your fingers, just you want to say thanks to the universe, or write it down, however you want to practice it. The moment I started doing it, I started focusing on what is good, more of good started coming to me. So yeah, this is what works from my experience. If there's something else that works out for you, let me know, drop a comment. Hey, what a channel name. Firstly, I love your channel and the content. It's effortlessly beautiful. Thank you so much. My question, what are your future plans with YouTube? कभी कभी ना तुम लोग मेरे अंदर वो ऐसे स्पार्क करते हो कि ये तो मैंने सोचा ही नहीं था. To be honest, I don't have like a 5-year plan with YouTube. But I know that this is something, content creation is something I absolutely love doing, and I don't see myself stopping doing this for a very long time. So I don't know your channel, what direction will it take, how will it pick up, what is going to happen, I don't know. And I like the fact that I'm going to be very pleasantly surprised with what happens. So I'm just having fun doing it. Next up is a question from Ocean Ribeiro. Yeah, I'm 26 and I still haven't found a right bra. All these stick-on things, how are you comfortable? Ocean, I think even I hadn't found the right one for the longest. In fact, I just shot a video today. You should go check it on my channel. I don't know if this video ke pehle aayega ya baad mein, but there'll be a bra video soon. Go check it out. Yeah, these stick-on things are super comfortable. I wear them 50% of the times because a lot of my dresses and everything. And jab se I found the whole stick-on thing, like I feel like if I can be bra free, why not? Who doesn't like that? But to be honest, jab se maine pichle 1-2 kuch bras try kiye hain which are wire free, they are so comfortable. They are as good as not. You don't feel like you're wearing a bra. Dimple Fulsungi ka sawal hai, how to find our own hidden talents? That's a good question. If you all are in your teens or early 20s and you've not figured out what am I good at, because I very clearly remember being in that phase myself, and I have other friends, who've gone through that. When everybody is choosing careers and choosing professions, and especially with 12th ke baad, and you're like, okay, how is everybody clear and I'm not? So a great way to do this is by paying attention कि naturally तुम्हारा interest किन चीजों में है. जो natural हमेशा तुम्हारा curiosity जिसकी तरफ होता है या pull जिसकी तरफ होता है ना, those are things that are generally is a word here, meant for you. So see तुम्हारा, where are you, what makes you drop everything and quickly stop and watch a video on Instagram or on YouTube? What are the kind of channels that you follow? What is the kind of content that you like reading a lot? And then सिर्फ यही नहीं होता कि तुम्हारा इंटरेस्ट किन चीजों में. कभी कभी क्या होता है, you can really be drawn to something a lot, but you might not necessarily be good at it. So then trial and error it is. Because तुम कितने भी वीडियोस देख लो, 1500 वीडियो देख लो तुम, I don't know, किसी भी चीज के, डांस के suppose, but until you don't start dancing, you'll not know if you're good at it. So you have to try a lot of things in life and see क्या करते हो तुम्हें सबसे ज्यादा मजा आ रहा है, क्या करते हो कि feel like you're in your element. This is the most you can be. What is that brings out that in you? And I felt that me being the most me while I was creating content, and that's why I realized this is a huge, I love doing this and I don't want to stop doing this. Like, to be honest, like now when I look back, I was always obsessed with like dressing up, jewelry, accessories, like कुछ ऐसे अतरंगी jewelry पहनना मुझे बचपन से बहुत पसंद है. I've loved being on camera. I like being the performer. That's where I used to have fun in my RJ job. So these are the few things that I was always inclined towards, and I have been hugely into like self-help. I love reading things or books or whatever that can improve me. So I've always been like a self-help or whatever, self-growth junkie like pehle se. So these are things that I've naturally felt inclined towards. Nobody has to push me to do it. I'll watch videos non-stop, I'll read and I'll want to learn more. So you know, this is, I just told you all this so that you get a clue कि तुम्हारा interest कहाँ पर है. Aspirants का सवाल है, medication कितना बड़ा रोल निभाता है anxiety में? बहुत बड़ा रोल, depends on the level of, you know, कितना serious है तुम्हारा anxiety का level. I've said this before कि एंग्जाइटी सबका बहुत अलग अलग होता है, बहुत सब्जेक्टिव होता है. द लेवल दैट आई वॉज एट व्हेन इट हैपेंड टू मी, आई रियली नीडेड मेडिसिन. क्योंकि यू नो दैट 1 वीक जिसके यू नो जब मैं डॉक्टर को मिलने गई उसके पहले का जो 1 वीक था, दैट वॉज मैडनिंग फॉर मी. एंड द मोमेंट आई वेंट टू द डॉक्टर एंड आई हैड द फर्स्ट पिल दैट ही गेव मी, एंड आई कुड just feel at peace again and sleep peacefully again, and I felt so like happy about it. So yeah, तब मेरे लिए बहुत जरूरी था. बट एक गलती जो मैंने की, जो तुमने नहीं करनी चाहिए, is don't attach any judgment to taking pills or medicines. Like I attached so much judgment to it. I was like, oh, so now I need medicines to just sleep peacefully at night. Yeah, you need it for a few days, big deal, it's okay, take it, let your body come back to normal. Because you know, जब ऐसा extreme level of anxiety होता है, there is the chemical changes that have happened. That's exactly the reason to restore those. You need some pills, but धीरे 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 जैसे तुम्हारी pills कम होती है, then you can start doing other things like meditating and breath work and all of that, and then you're going to feel fine. Swarata J asks, whom do you look up to for your fashion, like any model or actress? Not really, to be honest. Like if you've seen my dressing, it's very like, I don't really follow anybody. My dressing is very like intuitive or very mood based or whatever. I feel like wearing this, I feel it's very I feel. But yeah, once in a while अगर मैं किसी का फोटो देखती हूँ, किसी ने कुछ पहना हुआ है देखती हूँ, and that could be a random person on the street, it doesn't have to be an actress, so I'll be like, yeah, let me buy some, I want a dress like that or I want a pant like that. But no one person. And the last question is by Sneha Belwanki. What are your wedding goals or plans? Do I have any wedding goals or plans? To be honest, as of now, no. Because one very important ingredient is missing for a wedding. A guy. एक टाइम था जब मुझे से बड़ा ग्रैंड से, like you know, like a typical 16, 17, whatever, 18-year-old girl, I was like, I want a very grand wedding. But I don't know, as I grow and like at this point in my life, I don't know if I want a huge grand one. I think I want a more like cozy, intimate, that kind of an affair. But we never know. So let's see. But right now I don't really have plans. Also would depend on the guy. मतलब बेचारे की भी तो सुननी पड़ेगी ना, मुझे सब मेरे हिसाब से थोड़ी ना होगा. It'll be like what both of us want.
12 seconds later.
Once like I keep having lots of like these flashes. Like once in a while I'm like, should we do like a beach wedding in Goa? So I'll discuss with my mom. Like, what do you think about a beach wedding in Goa? And then she'll you know, recommend some other destination. So they're like, see, लड़का है नहीं, but हम लोग destinations ढूंढ रहे हैं कि कहाँ शादी हो सकती है. But you know that whole day setup. Floral mandap and all. Yeah. Do I have any wedding goals or plans? This is what Instagram posts do to you. So I have those kind of flashes, but we don't know what it's going to be. It'll be what it'll be when it'll be. But that was it for this Q&A. Felt so good to do a Q&A where I did not have to do 100 things. कितना relaxed और अच्छा लगा मुझे करते हुए. Let me know if you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed answering your questions. If you did, show me all your love and likes and comments. Because the more you like, comment, share, subscribe, the more YouTube recommends my videos to newer audiences and I get to grow. So let's please cross 100K this year. Let's do this. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.